Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. And I know, after experiencing that Shadow Drop Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase, a lot of people may be wondering, has Nintendo given up on their standard directs for 2020? Well, I'm not too sure about all that because as you can see in the branding of the last Direct Mini, this was a partner showcase. So we should expect third-party games to be showcased here and not first-party games. And we are going to see more of these throughout the year. I believe that we'll have one of these partner showcases each month. The first one was in July, and we just experienced our second one, which was yesterday, August 26, 2020. And Nintendo makes sure to let us know that there will be more partner showcases like these throughout the year. So I'm pretty sure that we'll see one each month throughout the year, one in September, one in October, one in November, and probably one in December as well. Now, as far as all the games that were announced during this partner showcase, we got to look at Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, Just Dance 2021, World of Tanks Blitz, Taiko no Tatsujin, Big Rumble Boxing, the Final Fantasy Saga Collection, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, Fuser, Jump Force, Minecraft Dungeons, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and Captain Tsubasa. So there were a lot of games that were shown off in this event, and what's very interesting is that about half of the games that were shown were music action games. And there are a lot of games that I'm actually interested in. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, the Taiko no Tatsujin Adventure Pack, Jump Force Deluxe Edition, the Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, and of course, that old school classic Collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend. Now, hopefully this Final Fantasy game does come out physically so I could just have this in my collection, but I think this is really cool. They kept the old school aesthetics of the game, so I think that's really awesome. Now, of course, a lot of people are not gonna like the games that were shown off here, and this shows by the likes and dislikes that this video got on YouTube. And that brings us back to the title of this video. Has Nintendo given up on standard directs for 2020? Because we haven't gotten one all year. We've got a Nintendo Direct Mini in March, a couple of Shadow Drop announcements, Nintendo Direct Mini partner showcases, Indie World presentations, but no standard Nintendo Direct. And we all have to understand that there is a worldwide pandemic going on, and it takes a lot to have a Nintendo Direct. And Nintendo has made it clear on multiple occasions that the coronavirus has affected their distribution and their development processes through 2020. So it is possible that Nintendo had plenty of big games planned for 2020, but of course, we're experiencing the coronavirus pandemic. And because of this, I think it's understandable that they're having all these partner showcases and different Indie World Directs, but it is a little concerning because it is getting to the end of this year, and if Nintendo has some big first-party games that they will release during the end of the year, I think it's time that they do announce them. Now, one thing that we do see is a pattern that's going on here with the past couple of weeks, and this could lead to a big general Nintendo Direct happening very, very soon. On last week, August 18th, we experienced the Indie World Showcase, and on yesterday, August 26, 2020, we got the August 2020 Mini Direct Partner Showcase. Now, a pattern is forming here. Last week, a Indie World Showcase. This week, we get a partner showcase, and one thing that no one's talking about is that during both of these weeks, Nintendo has scheduled maintenances for the online service. You see right there on the 19th after the Indie World Showcase, there was a maintenance scheduled. On the 24th, 2 days before the partner showcase, a maintenance was scheduled as well. And as you can see there are two scheduled maintenances on August 31st, 2020, and that's next week. And there's one last maintenance scheduled for September 14th, 2020, and that's 1 day after the Mario 35th anniversary. So is it possible that Nintendo is planning to have announcements every week, a Indie World Showcase, a partner showcase, and then probably next week we get a general Nintendo Direct or a Nintendo Direct Mini which showcases first party games, and then on the 14th or 13th on the Mario 35th anniversary we get some type of Mario collection announcement. It's possible. I mean, the time is running out for Nintendo to announce their first party games for the end of the year, and we all know that Nintendo has at least one big game each year at the end of the year. So the timing for this is perfect. They have to do something very, very soon, and probably next week or the week after, we get a general Nintendo Direct, or it's in the form of a Direct Mini. Of course, we do have to wait to see, but as far as Nintendo giving up on standard Directs for 2020, I do not think so. I think they're being very conservative and just planning out the year accordingly. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on everything that was discussed here? Please let me know down in the comment section below, and as always, remember to keep it locked here at Around the Clock. We're here, we focused on Nintendo gaming news around the clock. Catch you guys in the next one.